Perfect. Start on a cough. All right. I am so totally behind today. This week. I mean, this month. Oh my gosh. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything this week. So this is if you're just joining us, my name's Jess and this is Sunday Zine Club, and we make zines, except I did not. I did not make a zine for this jam. So I'm making it right now, even though the deadline is in literally 1 minute. The great thing about Itch, which is the website that we use, itch.io, which you can see right here, is that you just have to submit something and then you can edit it afterwards. So that's what I did. I created my project. I spent the last 10 minutes making this cover and I submitted it. So it's there. It's part of it. It's part of the jam, right? We can go look. We can go look and see. Here's all the submissions. A lot of the rest of you did great. I did not. Look at that. It says I submitted this 17 minutes before the deadline, but that's just because I made a draft of this. So the rest of you did great. We got 8 entries today. We got a lot of last minute ones too, I noticed. As in like the last couple days, not as last minute as me. Me, I am gonna finish mine like literally right now, which is, slightly embarrassing. But I haven't, I don't know how you all feel about this recently. I just haven't had any kind of motivation lately. And so just before I hit go live, just before I hit the start stream button. Hello, Celine. Nice to have you in here. Just before I hit the button, I realized I haven't even made the new jam for the next jam, which is supposed to be starting right now. Like literally right now. It's supposed to be starting. So that's what we also have to do. That's our to-do list for this stream. Number 1, I need to finish my zine. Number 2, I need to create the next jam so that people can get started. Because the next jam's supposed to be going right now. Jam number 11. I don't know. Can I show you? Let's see. Let's see if I can find things. You can see my embarrassing YouTube history. So on YouTube, you can make polls. So I started a poll. Oh, look at that. Somebody voted. So the other day, this poll was tied. I put up 3 options for Sunday Zine Jam number 11. 3 options. I got 3 votes, and it was completely tied. All 3 got 1 vote. But somebody voted. Thank you so much. You broke the tie. So the theme is season. That's going to be the theme. I picked it because the solstice is coming up. The solstice is going to be in June. So with the change of the seasons, I thought that would be a good theme. There we go. All right, that's one check. Oh, Celine voted. Thank you so much. So that's 1 check off of my list. We have the theme. Okay. So we know what Sunday Zine Jam number 11 is going to be. Let's look at, do we want to do this first? Let's look here. Seasons. See what we get. The reason I chose that word season is because, again, I like the words to be multiple meanings, right? So season can be such as summer, fall, spring, winter. Or you could do something about cooking, right? We season our food with salt and pepper and spices. So, like, you know, and then season also means like to get old, to grow, to become more comfortable. We use the word season when we're talking about like a cast iron pan. You season it so it becomes, I was going to say experienced, but it's not really the word, is it? It's not like the pan, but the pan does gain experience from cooking. Okay. Very interesting that so many of these photos are about autumn. Isn't that odd that you write in seasons and it gives you autumn mostly? I mean, there's a little bit, I feel like there's a little bit of winter in here, but yeah, there's some winter. Or the season of a TV show. Yes. Yes. So like the just time period season rather than being strictly weather or climate based. So just like this is the season of your life. I mean, I feel like I am in a season of rest right now, of a season of not doing any work, which is why I completely whiffed this jam and did not actually finish. Let's choose this before we go there, because my brain is kind of like pinging, going, I have to do that, I have to do that. Okay. Let's look at seasons. Maybe we do time. Let's see what we get for time. I don't like, yeah, see, I kind of thought that this would be what we would get, is that sometimes on Unsplash, you get like these super literal things that are just not really what I love. I don't like, although I do really like that one. That one's very graphic. You know what? I do like it. I kind of feel like first thought, best thought, right? Like if it hits me, it's the passage of time, period of time. Let's go for it. Let's do it. Sometimes it's that easy. I like making it that easy though, is what I'm saying. Like just go with it, right? Don't second guess yourself a whole lot. Just pick it and go. And I just realized that I actually closed the application where I make the covers, because I wasn't thinking that I needed to make this cover. I keep forgetting. You know, I started doing Sunday Zine. I started doing this stream bi-weekly. So every other, why isn't this opening? Oh, why isn't that opening? I started doing it every other week. I was doing it weekly for the first half, I guess. We're coming up on, by the way, you could probably tell from the number, right? We're now into Sunday Zine Jam number 11. We're going to be getting to number 12, which means we have done this for an entire year. At the end of July will be 1 year of doing this. So when I started, I was doing it weekly. And then I started to realize that committing myself to a weekly stream was just a little bit too much. The week goes by so fast. Have you noticed this? The week goes by so fast. So now we're doing it every other week, and it still goes by too fast for me, right? I still didn't do it. I still didn't do my I was gonna say my jam, but no, my zine. I apologize. So we are We're going to close that tab. You're just looking at this picture, huh? I have a scene, but I don't think it's set up for you to see that. Time is very prickly. Celine, you are so correct. time is the thing that is just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to me. So, this is my zine that I'm working on that I'm going to finish today. It is a playlist. So you might remember that I started making a game last stream. And I realized that there was just too much for me to do that I hadn't done, right? I said it in the last stream, oh, I'm going to write a whole bunch of stuff. I did not write anything. So this one is just a list. This is just going to be a playlist in the form of a zine. And then I thought that I would... So the things I'm going to do, I'm going to make a cover. I'm going to write just a little bit about the playlists and why I made it and what it means. And then it's going to be mostly just the list, but I'm going to pepper a couple graphic kind of pages throughout it just to make it look interesting. So what I did, this is ages ago, like literally, I've never been a Spotify person, but my friends really like Spotify and they make playlists. So I created an account on Spotify just so I could look at their playlists and like save their playlists. And then one of my friends was like, "Oh, you should make a playlist about zines." So I have that is like the main playlist that I have, is just a playlist of songs that I searched for that have those words in the title. They're not even, it's that classic playlist thing, right? Where you just look at the songs, or you're just looking at the titles. You're not really even looking at the lyrics within the song, right? It's not like these songs are not about actual paper, right? Because I was looking at, this is song number 2. Song number 1 on the list is Fine Line by Harry Styles, who is one of my favorite artists. And then you see song number 2 on the list is Paper Planes by MIA. And I literally added it just because it has paper in the title. And then I was thinking about it and I was like, this song is about killing people. Because it's the all I want to do is, and then the gunshot sound. Pardon me while I drink my coffee. I want to drink it before it gets too cold. And before I forget, I'm just going to add that photo to the Sunday Zine collection. Let me take you back over here to the internet. Let's look at the internet. So on Unsplash, you can make collections up here. And so you can find, I have a collection that's called Sunday Zine. And it is all of the photos that I have used to make the covers, for the jams. So if you ever want to go look at them for past inspiration or such, it is all there. Right? If you ever like look at the cover image and then you want to see the rest of it. I also have, if you didn't know, on my website, which is gestureschool.com, I have Sunday Zine Club is a page there that has all of the information, and I try to keep this very current. So I'm gonna have to edit this page today to get the new zine in there. And here, this is where you can actually find all of the links for the last jams, because this is something that Itch does not do very well, is that when the jams are over, they kind of disappear. And the way that you get to them is like you look at your stuff, right? So like this one, I mean, all of these are from the jam. So like this one is from the jam, right? And then up here, you can see it says, I just got to double check that I am in the right window. It says submission to Sunday Zine Club. Sunday Zine Club number 7. I'm just looking at this. This is weird kerning going on over here. Or not even kerning, it's like spacing. It's enjambment. What is going on there? That's weird, huh? So Sunday Zine Club number 7, you can click on that and then you can see everything. Right? You can see all of the submissions. Which is cool. It's cool that you can do that. See, so here's a very good example, right? I published the book the first time, and then I updated it and I added another PDF. So like I created the digital version and then I added the print version. All right, I'm trying to do like 3 different things at once right now. Let's figure out what are we gonna do. We are gonna do the zine first. Let's do that first. Let's go to pages. Let's finish this zine. Because my entry is just sitting there with nothing. It's just sitting there with nothing. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna have like the full list, and then some of them, I'm just gonna pick out some of them as graphics, the same way I did with Fine Line. And I've been using, I thought that just grabbing some, no, there we go, genius, there we go. Just grabbing some lyrics looked kind of cool. So that's what I did. But I don't think I'm going to do Paper Planes, just because it is a song about killing. Oh, by the way, this is the playlist. The link is in the zine description. So you can find it, you can save it. It is literally not in order at all. It is just me searching for words that I think are interesting and then adding things. So, I think we might pages. I'm kind of thinking that I'm just going to pick out my favorite songs. Partly because like those are the ones I also know too. The ones that I know really well. So from these ones, I'm looking at Paperback Writer. I think we're gonna do. So we're gonna go this page. I'll just throw in Paperback Writer. And then Pamphleteer, which is another one of my favorite songs. Oh. I just need to duplicate the page, add more pages to it. So you'll notice that I'm actually doing digital first. I thought that doing digital would be good for this zine, especially because the playlist lives online. So I want it to be really easy for people to like just click a link and go there. I think we're gonna do "Please, Mr. Postman" as well. Again, it's a song I know. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And we do 4 graphic pages, and then the rest of it is just the list. So the question is, how long is this list? So I think what we might do is, here's something cool that you can do in case you didn't know. All of these text boxes, they have this button at the top, and you see how it turns green? If you click it, it becomes part of the green boxes, and now they're all linked. So if you skip this one, but go to this one and click it, and make it part of the same list. I'm just making sure that I didn't lose something. Yeah. So then we duplicate, and oh, no, didn't want to do that. Oh, why is that 2? Oh, isn't that interesting? When I duplicated it, it duplicated it to this page and created this one as a second. That's not what I wanted. I wanted that to be 2 and then this to be 3. Yeah. And then the Simon Garfunkel should be last. So we got 1, 2, we got 3 pages that's just the list. Okay. And we definitely need some margins here. This does not look great. Do we maybe... What's this font? That is Helvetica Neue. Okay. And that's Helvetica Neue. Oh, you know why it's not... The last little while I've been doing Graphique as my default body font. And it is not that because I opened up a different template. I did not open up my regular template. That's why. That is why. Okay. We're just doing something down and dirty, so I think we might just stick with the Helvetica Neue. Let's do some... No, layout. Yes. Okay. Layout default. No, body. Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay. So now why is that multiple? Graphique. Okay. It should just all be body, right? Just make it body. Yeah. There you go. We can do that. And then this is body too. No, it's not body. Okay. It's default. I don't... Why is body not default, right? Like, body should just be default. Yeah. We're going to move these pages around though. I don't want it to be exactly like this. And this one, no, oops, one body. Yes. And this one's going to be not body. This one's going to be probably title, but we might not use that title. I mean, maybe. No. I know what I want. I want to use the wait, what was the font on my cover? What was the font on my cover? I don't know what the font on my cover is because I didn't save the affinity file. I only saved, yes, I only saved the PNG that I exported. All right. Well, we could. I think it might just be, let's take a look. I think it's just like a Helvetica or something. I think that's what it was that I chose. I was kind of thinking I would just kind of reproduce that as the cover. So let's do font. I could do my good friend Helvetica. I do love this font, and the sad thing is that this font doesn't seem to exist anymore. I couldn't find it. They've taken down the page, so I couldn't find it. Chill beats to make zines too. And you know, I kind of want to remake, actually. I kind of want to remake my cover now and use this font. I love this font because it's such a zine font, right? Like, you get that feeling of, I don't know, did you ever play with Letraset? Which is like, that's kind of like little decals of print, and you rub them. And it rubs off of a piece of plastic onto the paper, and it sticks. So it's like adhesive in a way. I used to love playing with that when I was a kid. Okay, we're gonna put this. I actually kind of like it being at the bottom. And then, what kind of image? Do we want like, do we want a shape? If I can find a record. Can we find a record? We can find, there's a record player. Oh, you know what? I've used this before. As soon as I saw it, I was like, wait a second, I've used this before. We're not going to put that on the cover. Maybe there's a CD. No. Let's just do music. What have we got for music? Okay, there's a radio. I like the radio. I kind of like it being very messy. I don't know. Do I like it there? Kind of like it. Yeah, I don't know. Do I like that? I guess I keep going back there, huh? Okay. You remember to save. Control S, remember to save. I'm going to make this a link. Just like that. We might... Oh, one of the things that's great about doing digital is that you don't have the same kind of restraints as a physical zine. With the digital, you can go like this, right? You can go like right to the margins, and it really doesn't matter. Okay, I'm just gonna move. Let's move this stuff around a little bit. Move that one there. I think we might end with. Let's end with pamphleteer. The lyric I like in this song is he sings, "I am your pamphleteer. I am your pamphleteer." I love the Weakerthans. They're one of my favorite bands of all time. And they are on basically indefinite hiatus. They're probably, I mean, I don't know. They might do like a reunion tour or something. It's not like, I don't think they hate each other. I don't think they broke up for that reason. They just want to do different stuff, right? They're just different people doing different stuff. Okay. We're going to put some margins in here. I really am all over the place, aren't I, today? I apologize. Okay, why doesn't that go across to everyone, right? There we go. Okay. Part of me is thinking I do want to go in here and make it clear that these are the song titles. But that means I'm going to have to go in and highlight all of them to make them. And do I make, I mean, I think I'm going to do italics. It's just that italics, people might think it's a album rather than a song. Okay, let's do it. We're doing it. This is the kind of like mindless data entry stuff that I do genuinely love. I've had jobs like this before where it's just doing data entry, and there's something to be said for kind of like turning off your brain and just doing something repetitive like this. But also I feel like it's just gonna make this go longer. But this is a problem of my own making, right? I could have made this zine offline where you didn't have to watch me do all the boring stuff. I could have done that. And I didn't, because I have had no motivation to do anything recently. I want to do some of these. I'm like, why did I choose these songs? Why did I choose David Bowie, Oh You Pretty Things? Does that have something to do with books? Like some of these make sense to me, right? Bind I chose because of book binding. And then I threw in some reading songs at the end here. We've got Library, a band called Library, and Fragment I liked. And then the Reading Rainbow theme song. Oh, I was gonna find the Arthur song, the library song, library card song. I don't think there's anything. There shouldn't be anything more after bookends. That should be the end. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. So, this is. Do we want to make this Helvetica? Oh, there's no italic. That's why. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. We're going to do that for heading. And then, so here, I'm going to make this heading. I'm thinking, yeah. I think if we do that centered like that, because, and actually let's make it 18. Because most of these titles are not going to fit across, like the Beatles one, right? That's not going to fit. So that fits, and this one will fit. Okay. So that is, nope. There we go. That is the titles. And then we just have to choose some, yeah, that's the titles. Okay. Save. And then, or do we put fine line at the end? I kind of like putting fine line at the end, actually. Because it is the last song on the album. Let's do that. Let's take this, and we're going to paste it down here. And then we're going to take this. No. That'll be a good last one. And then Pamphleteers, the first one is really good as well too, actually. There you go. Look how that works. Look how that works out for us. The next thing I want to do is I want to put this in the center. I don't like it being so off like that. And centered. Isn't that fascinating that these these 3 pages filled up perfectly, right? They filled exactly to the end without moving around at all, right? It's not like we had like one page that had like 2 or 3 songs on it. It's like it filled these 3 pages perfectly. It was the perfect size. It's perfect size. I feel like I should write something here. I put it at the, no, not there. Put it at the bottom. Maybe we say something like a playlist for paper words. Or a playlist. Playlist. For pens, paper, staples, staplers, printers. That's all P's though. Isn't that interesting? For analog. No. Because there is digital stuff in there too. I picked the NSYNC song Digital Get Down. Alright, save. Playlist for what? Playlist for... I don't want to say playlist for zinesters, though. Playlist... to... to write to? Playlist? No. Playlist to... Playlist for... cut and paste and print? I kind of want it to be all one line though. Maybe we can do that with plus. Yeah, look at that. Cut and paste and print. Okay, I kind of like that. Okay. We're almost done. We're so close. We're so close, folks. Let's go to internet. Let's go to internet. Let's go to pamphlet. Pamphleteer. Oh, look, there's some more pamphlet songs. Yeah, let's do this one. I like that specter haunting Albert Street. And which one is it? This one. We could kind of do like yeah, kind of like all over the place. Do this one. We could do this one in the middle. All right, so paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Oh, the Bee Gees did a cover. I'm guessing it's a cover. I feel like this is the first one. Very interesting how they have like exactly who sang it too. I just feel like this might not fit very well. Might not fit in the on the page so well. Number 3. Ooh, look how tiny that is. Why is that so tiny? See, maybe I... Right? Why is that one so tiny? But the other ones were bigger. And I guess fine line is just, it's a shorter sentence, so it looks better. I don't know, but I don't love it. I don't love it, to be honest. And please, Mr. Postman. Maybe we just search Postman. Yes. This one, we're just going to do this part of it. And then I think this one will look better because it's shorter. So, Mr. Postman, paperback writer. I think what we might do, might crop this. Take out the... It's this one, yeah? Yeah. We're just going to crop the names out of it so we can make it shorter and see how that looks. It still feels so small compared to the other ones though, huh? What if we do... No, wait. Like that. I'm just trying to put a little bit of variety So some of them are at the top, some of them at the bottom. It still looks so small. I don't know why it looks so small. I think I like this one at the bottom. All right. That is it. I am going to put my name on this page. So I'm going to do Sunday, May 25, 2025. JessDriscoll.com. Make that a link. That's it. That's all we're doing. Is the most down and dirty zine I think I have ever made. And I kind of want to change the cover that I put on the itch page. So let's go over here. All right. That's done. That's done. Here we go. Edit book. And I wrote for release status, I said that it was in development because I hadn't finished it yet. Oh, there we go. It's done. It's done. View page. There we go. It is done. And now, if you look at the submission feed, you can see. Oh, maybe I have to wait a second for it to come. So, I did it. I finished it. And I couldn't, the thing is, I couldn't have done it without you. I really could not. Because like having this place to come to and having like this deadline, it does help. Right? It gets me to like make things and do things without, instead of just saying I'm going to do it, right? So it's like you keep me accountable, right? And look, Celine came back just in time to keep me accountable, to say, I'm still here, I'm still watching. You got to do it. You got to do something. There we go. So, uploaded. I might still make like a print version so people can print it, but it is a digital version. So you can download it. You can read it on your phone. You can go save that playlist, listen to it. That's it. That's not it. Now we have to make Sunday Zine Club 11. So over in another window, I have Affinity Designer, and I am just kind of moving this picture around and trying to figure out what I like. Let's see what looks good. Maybe that's it. I kind of like, yeah, okay. I know you can't see this, I apologize. We're gonna export. And that is Zine Club 11. And now we are going to, where do I do this? Dashboard, right? Dashboard, jam. Host a jam. Create a jam. And upload. Oh, why is that taking so long? Oh, is it giant? No, it shouldn't be giant. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So it is non-ranked. It's called Sunday Zine Club 11. Nope, not 12 yet. 11. And it starts. Can I just say now? Let's see. We're going to start it at 11 today. So. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the year 2? I was looking at this like, wait, it's the 25th, not the 26th. The year 2. That is very funny. No, the deadline is not the year 2. Okay, so this is today. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, June 22nd. We're gonna go 10. I mean, should we go 11? It is number 11. Actually, look at how that turned out. Isn't that funny? How this is jam number 11, and because I was late, we're going to start it at 11 a.m. And so now we're going to end it at 11 a.m. I love how things work out that way. That is incredibly funny. I'm going to call it as... Oh, it does say try to avoid the duplicating the title, though. I don't remember if I put that there or not. Have I done that in the past? I actually don't remember. All right, so we're just gonna copy and paste my boilerplate text. Here we go. I have this thing. I might just delete that. I don't need to put that there. So, schedule. No. Yes. Yes. We're gonna make that a list. Come on. Okay, I don't know why that didn't work. Anyway, May 25, 11 a.m. And we're gonna go to June 22nd, 11. And the rules. And I think that I've edited this. Yeah, okay. Because I want to say no generative AI. And theme number 11 is season. There we go. Anything missing? Ooh, we're almost out of time. Publish. Create the jam. There we go. It starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It starts. All right, now I'm going to join it. There we go. 27 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes, which means you have exactly 28 days. I know that it's kind of funny that it's 28 days and it's not like monthly. I don't know if like doing it monthly might have been easier and better, but I liked the idea of every single jam being exactly the same. And I liked it being on the like the exact same weekly schedule, right? Like I wanted it to start on Sundays and end on Sundays. So in that sense, making it exactly 4 weeks is better than making it monthly. But I do know like lots of people, not lots of people, but especially in the early days, some people have been like, I thought it was the end of the month. I missed the deadline. And I feel so bad. But it's been almost a year. So, hopefully we can get into a rhythm, figure it out. I say as like I did not get it done this month. So like even I have managed to make something for every single jam, but some of those days it took it out of me. Like today. Oh, I apologize. All right, I think that's my cue to go. Thank you so much. Celine in the chat, thank you for hanging out. I hope that your zine making goes better than my zine making did. I hope that you have lots and lots of motivation over the next 4 weeks to make something. And I will see you very soon. I will definitely see you in 2 weeks. And who knows, maybe I'll see you before then. We can hope, right? That's what we can always do. We can always just hope for something more. Hope for something better. So, season. That's the theme. Chat about it, talk about it. I should I did start a Discord, but I don't have an invite link on hand at this very moment. So we're gonna try to get that going, just so we have like a place outside of Itch or YouTube to chat, to talk. So if you are interested, I don't know, can you, maybe I will leave it out. You know what I'll do? I'll go into the community tab. I'll create a little community thing. I never use this tab, so that's part of the reason why I wanted to start a Discord, so we could talk somewhere else, because like I don't know, this doesn't work for me. And I just don't like that it disappears every time, right? So maybe we build the community elsewhere, right? Build the community somewhere else is my thinking. Anyway, if that sounds good to you, then let me know in the comments, and we can chat some more. But that is it for today. I think we're gonna hit that stop streaming button, and I'm gonna go eat some breakfast. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Bye.